Hey, it's Georgia with Organic Skin USA, and in this video I'm going to show you how to apply the Certified Organic Eco Tan Invisible Tan. It's made with only certified organic and natural ingredients. It is certified toxic free by Safe Cosmetics Australia. It is also vegan, and it is cruelty free and licensed by PETA. It also is based with aloe vera, so there's no water in it, and there's no artificial dyes or colors in this product at all, so that's super awesome. For anybody who wants to just basically watch the application part of the video, go ahead and fast forward a little bit. I'm just going to give a little bit of information regarding prepping your skin and prepping for the tan, and then some aftercare as well after. So the difference between Invisible Tan and a lot of other tanning products out on the market is there is no artificial bronzers in this product. So you're not going to see any type of a color guide when you are applying. Again, because there's no artificial colors or synthetic ingredients at all. It's basically like applying a lotion and then getting your tan about 8 hours later. So really the best time to apply, I feel, is at nighttime before you go to bed. This way you just kind of apply it onto your skin. You're going to go to sleep and you'll wake up with a really beautiful natural looking tan. It is buildable, so if you do want a little bit darker of a color, feel free to apply a second coat. But just know that it does take at least 24 to 48 hours to really fully develop the tan. So even though after 8 hours you'll get a tan, allow for 24 to 48 and you'll really see your tan with it. So this is the Invisible Tan. Some great prepping that you have to do with any type of tanning product, but especially Invisible Tan, is that you do have to prep your skin and exfoliate it. So my exfoliation of choice is their Extreme Exfoliate Glove. You can use this dry or you can use this in the shower. It's great. I like it just because it's really super easy to use. It really works on a lot of dry areas. So if you have really dry knees and elbows or on the tops of your feet, just make sure that you scrub it really well. You do not want to exfoliate right before your tan. That's not how Eco Tan works. They don't have any ingredients to make any of the product or ingredients really penetrate deeper into your skin. So that's why you don't really want to exfoliate all of those top layer of dead skin cells, because you do need those for the tan to adhere. You could also use their salt scrub in conjunction with the glove. Really, it just all depends. I usually just use this, but a lot of times I do include this, just depending on how dry my skin is a couple days before I want to get a tan. So I typically tend to use this more in the winter time, where in the summer I don't really need it. So again, you just want to exfoliate your skin really well. I usually do 2 days before, but you can do the day before. Something that you do not want to do when you are exfoliating or about to apply your Invisible Tan is I don't recommend you shaving the day of your tan. That's another type of exfoliation. So again, you want to probably save that for about 24 hours before your tan. That way it really gives it a chance to adhere to your skin and get you a little bit of a deeper color. But if you do happen to shave, that's fine. You just may want to apply a second coat the next day onto your legs. So this is the Invisible Tan, and I'm going to show you how to apply it. I'm going to try to get my entire body into the frame so that you guys could see it. I won't be applying to my stomach today. I don't typically tend to apply, but I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Stomach's the easiest part. If you need to do your back, I would recommend definitely having somebody help you apply this to your back. I've seen some other self-tanners with some really weird sticks that you have to kind of go like that and apply. I can't imagine you get it applied evenly, so I would really stick away from that unless you absolutely dire needed to do your back, which I never really need to. All right, I will go ahead and show you guys how to apply it. So what I typically do is I'll show you, I typically apply it right here onto my palm. I don't really like getting self-tanner in between my hands. They tend to be a little bit drier. If you do have very, very dry hands, something that you can do if you don't want to wear a glove with this is take a little bit of their body milk and just kind of like a very small amount, get your hands moisturized so they're not super dry. Let the moisturizer dry fully, and then you can go ahead and apply your invisible tan. So I'm going to show you, about how much I apply. So this is going to be good for about my lower leg, and that's typically what I tend to do is apply in sections. I feel that that has worked best. Let me try to, okay. So I just rub my palms. I don't use my entire hand necessarily. And you just want to apply in circular motions. And again, I do one part at a time. So that's my lower part. And then after I'm applying deep, I just kind of start going over the top part of my leg. I don't know if you can see. I just kind of do that and make sure I get it everywhere and around the back. But that's with excess product. And then I go back to my legs, I do underneath my knee, and then I just go over the top of my knee. And you want to make sure that you're rubbing it in all the way. You do not want to leave little white streaks, because that in turn could probably make you streak. So really until you're fully have it rubbed in. So that's good on my lower leg. Then I go ahead and I take a little bit more. That's about for my upper leg. So really a little bit goes a long way. And then I go and apply my upper leg. Again, sorry, this is meant to be a fully demonstrated video, and just really so you know how to apply. And you can go over your knee a couple times. If you have really dry knees, again, just exfoliate them really well. If you feel the exfoliation doesn't work so well, then go ahead and take a little bit of the body milk. And then so you just continue to do the other side. And I always do my legs first. That's just how I typically apply. And then in the winter time, because my legs tend to be my hands tend to be a little bit drier. I usually do my legs, then I wash my hands, and then I will do my arms and wash my hands. And then after every body part, I just kind of wash my hands just to make sure. It's usually when your hands are really, really dry. So you can see that's going to be for the top part of my leg. I mean, you really don't need a lot. And if you feel like you want to go darker, things that I've done in the past too is like I'll apply like I am now, just making sure you go everywhere. And then I'll go back over my legs and my arms and the parts of my body that I want them to be a little bit darker. I'll just go over them with like a quick second coat. Again, I don't really do my stomach area. And now with my face, I really use the face tan water. So with the hands, I'll show you, I just put a small amount and you just rub the top of your hands. Make sure you kind of go around your wrist. And then again, I do the top part of my arm, getting all the way back, going underneath, going across my elbow. Sorry, trying to get this in the frame. I even do the top part of my hand, so it kind of always just blends. But what's really good with Invisible Tan and what I like so much about it, it's a very natural color. So you can see I just kind of put some, and you can see it's kind of still being rubbed in. So, and it goes on white just like a lotion, but the difference is you want to make sure that you rub this in really well. Again, do the top part of my hands with any excess. And then I go around my wrist like this. That's kind of my elbows. I mean, it's so simple, so super easy. If you've never self-tanned before, you may have to do it a couple times. Then I put just a little tiny amount. And then I go ahead and do my chest area. This side. Just do my shoulders. Again, I don't even really spend time on my back. If I do, I'll have somebody else do it, who's ever around me. I mean, and that's basically it. It's like a lotion. It's super quick drying, and then, I mean, you just wash your hands. I typically try to just wash this part of my hand and go like this in between so that I clean the in-between parts, but I try not to get the top of my hands wet because I do want that to be visible and to kind of, you know, match the rest of my body. With your face, you can do this too. I'll even put a little bit on my face. Like I said, I typically tend to use the face tan water. So I literally put the tiniest amount. And then I do my cheeks. Super, super, super easy. And I mean, it's great because wedding season comes around, and especially in the springtime when people know that you didn't go on vacation, to kind of show up with like a crazy dark tan just looks so unnatural and not very nice. I feel like this is the day and age where natural tans are coming in and are more popular than the Jersey Shore type tan. Again, especially wedding season, prom season, homecoming, whatever it is, you want to look like you have a very natural looking tan. You do not want to look like you literally came out of one of those nasty tanning booths. So here it is, Invisible Tan. You could buy it from organicskinusa.com. You could check out our Instagram pages. And also, there's a lot of people now carrying this in the United States, so it's really easily available. You get about 5 full body tans out of this. Because I typically use the face tan water on my face and I don't do my stomach or my back, I even get more out of this, especially in the winter time when people don't really see, you know, my legs. I might just do my arms or, you know, whatnot, but it's super, super awesome. You can use it for face and body. Again, it's got only organic and natural ingredients in it. There's no artificial bronzer, so you can see I put this on. It's already dry. You can get dressed right after, and I look the same. I don't look like I'm tan right now, and there's a reason for that. There's no colors or any type of bronzers to kind of give you that fake color when you're really not tan. It's just a fake bronzer that a lot of other companies have. And then they tell you, well, don't shower for 2 days. I can't do that. That's pretty crazy for me. I mean, I'll usually apply this at night. In the morning, I'll wake up and take a shower. So super, super, super simple to use. And it's just overall a great product. You know that you're putting on some really good stuff on your skin. So if you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the comments below. So another thing you could do to keep that up is you could always use the Winter Skin. So this is like a really light version of this. This is something that you use daily and it will extend the life of your tan. Sorry, just trying to get it in so you guys could see that. This is Winter Skin. This is something for fair skin people as well. So if you're really super fair skin and you don't want to use the Invisible Tan, then you can go ahead and use Winter Skin and kind of use it as like a self tanner. And it's also a gradual moisturizer. So this is a really awesome product too. Again, any comments, feel free to put them in the comments below. And see you guys later. Bye.